I got an email from EBT. Um, I used to get $740 a month for my two kids. And we not getting EBT no more. They took the EBT. They saying I gotta work 20 hours a week. I'm not working for nobody. Get the fuck out of here. This is what Americans, taxpayer, work for us. They work for me. They gotta help me feed my fucking kids. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be quitters now. Y'all been helping us all this fucking time. Now y'all.
There is nothing more pitiful than an able-bodied man. Looks like he's probably the same age as me, in his 30s, begging for some damn government assistance. Pitiful.
I want to tap out. Get the fuck out of here. I want my EBT, yo. I want my EBT, and I'm not working for nobody. I'm a fucking boss. What the fuck I look like working when the government is here to help? Come on. Y'all send all that money to Iraq, Ukraine. Y'all funding all these wars. But when it's time to help the Americans, y'all don't want to fucking help us?
Yeah, none of that stuff has nothing to do with you. And you want to call yourself a boss, but bosses don't beg the government for money. Bosses go out and make their own money. You a slave because you relying on the government.
I need my fucking EBT, yo. I need my money, yo. I need my fucking EBT. Stop fucking playing with me, yo.
You know what? I really hate to say this, but I hope they do dismantle the whole SNAP benefits program. Because a lot of y'all are lazy. Like, let's just really face it. This program has been around for years, okay? Years. And a lot of y'all still have not learned. Y'all are lazy. You don't either want to get up and go to work, or you don't want to find you a better job because you're comfortable in what you're doing. You don't want to do too much, but you're expecting to get paid a lot of money to do nothing. Get up and get a job or go get a better job. It is not the government's responsibility to feed you. This is the type of BS that I've been seeing on my timeline, and it is very frustrating, okay? What a lot of people fail to understand and realize that 80% of people that are on the SNAP benefit program work. And the reason that they are on the program is because life is expensive. Groceries are expensive. Rent or mortgages are expensive. Living is expensive. So for those who are complaining about others who are frustrated about this shutdown regarding the SNAP benefits program, you really need to wake up and stop judging.
Well, you know what? She does have a point. Life is expensive. But the only people that I really have not seen complaining about SNAP benefits are like Asian people, Indian people. Haven't seen many Hispanic people. I've seen a couple here, but I have not seen any of them really complaining about government assistance. But I have definitely been seeing a lot of black people and a lot of white people complaining about government assistance. Now, something that I don't understand is, why is it that black people are always trying to compare themselves to white people? Why? Because it may seem like white people are doing so much better than black people, but that's the only because poor black people love to compare themselves to rich black people, to rich white people, the billionaires. Yeah, we're going to talk about this tonight because I got time. I'm out here. Only reason I'm up is because I'm waiting for my Amazon groceries to come. But yeah, we're going to talk about this tonight. I never ever see black people compare themselves to Asian people. And why is that? Because Asian peoples are really the ones that make the most in this country on average. And why is it that Asian people can come to this country not knowing any fucking English at all, and yet in 5 years' time, they done start a business, they got degrees, they make 5, 6, 7 times more than you ever have. And yet you've been in this country for how long? 40, like 400 something years like that. And then y'all want to talk about, oh, white people had a 400-year economic head start. I'm like, I don't see it. They in the same damn boat as you. White people are the poorest in this country. They're the most on Section 8. They're the most on food stamps. The only reason, like I said, that they looks like they're doing better is because of the billionaires. Take the billionaires off, take the income off, and y'all in the same damn boat, holding hands together, singing Kumbaya, drowning all together. But the Asian people, the people that just come into this country, they didn't figure out how to use the system. You got illegal immigrants that learn how to figure out how to squat in somebody's house to the point where they had to change squatting laws. Illegal immigrants squatting. They learned how to take over y'all houses to the point where they had to change the law. They learned how to get illegal mopeds so that they can do gig apps. They had a recently some dude, some black guy, I believe he's from Africa. He was supposed to be gone out of this country since 1999. Yet he figured out how to stay in this country for over 20 years, how to get jobs, how to make fake degrees. He worked his way all the way up to being the principal of a school, all while being illegal. And yet you black people and white people in this country, y'all stay at war with each other. Two broke people at war with each other. Only thing y'all want to do is stay at home, not work, have a bunch of sex, have a bunch of kids, not be able to raise them, and then begging them for the government to feed you. Absolutely insane to me. Y'all work ethic is shit. Y'all families are shit. Y'all communities are shit. Asian people are doing the best in this country, but no one ever compares themselves to Asian people. Make it make sense to me.
Everyone is lazy. Not everyone is sitting on their couch not doing anything. Life is expensive. There are folks out here who make $100K a year or make $75K a year and are still struggling. There are families who have the father around, because I know that's a thing too. You got all these kids. You shouldn't be having all these kids with these men. Yeah, there are families who have all parents and all parties involved and are still struggling. So before you open up your mouth and judge, make sure you're not next.
Of course, y'all seen all over social media and on the news that starting November 1st, 42 million individuals will not be receiving their SNAP benefits. And now here's my take on that. Now, the people that I normally feel, that I do feel sorry the most, that I will keep them in my prayers, are the elderly, the disability, and the people that really, really needed, like the very low income family with a lot of kids.
Okay, well, I was agreeing with her until she talked about being a lot of kids. I think if you got a lot of kids, you need to figure that out, because you the one that had the damn kids. You the one being so irresponsible to have all these kids that you can't afford to feed, to house, and do whatnot. That's your problem. But everyone else, people that cannot work, yes, I believe that y'all do deserve to get government assistance. If you absolutely cannot work, cannot make an income, you're on disability, you got some mental issues or what have you, yes. Everyone else, y'all just lazy as hell. Y'all are just lazy as hell. Go find yourself a job. There are more jobs available than people that are unemployed right now. There are more of jobs available than people who are unemployed right now. Go find a goddamn job.
The ones that I really do feel sorry the most, I will keep in my prayers. Now, for the people that finesse the system, too lazy to even go out and get a job, all that I can tell you is you need to find a way and figure it out. With the government shutdown, people are already in cahoots when a lot of government workers has been furloughed. Some of the essential workers may have to still work, even though they're not getting paid and everything. And now when we're hearing about the food stamps being cut off starting November 1st, which means Thanksgiving is like right around the corner. That's the time people start getting ready, getting their groceries ready for that. All things really gonna do is increase theft, increase riots, and increase raids. There are people on here already making PSAs saying that if they do not receive their benefits on November 1st, they are already going to go ahead and start looting these stores. I did see a couple people on here already been reporting that a lot of the stores they've been going to, like Walmart or whatever, has already been raided already. I mean, they didn't really stop and think that's actually exactly going to happen. And also, one of these days, when the government do shut down, when the government do open back up, when people start receiving their benefits right back, that's going to also cause the stores to become even more busier. Now, setting limitations on food stamps, you can't buy junk food, you can't buy any sugar drinks or candy and all that. With that, I totally agree on that. But immediately cut food stamps off completely from everyone, that's actually very diabolical, and that's something I don't agree with. Like I said, I only feel sorry for the disability and our elderly people that really needs it. I'm the only ones I really do feel sorry for. But if everybody else is feeling lazy and don't want to go out and get a job, you're just going to have to find a way to figure it out. Just whatever you have left in your car, you're just going to have to just try to stretch it out. And, I'm pretty sure you will find some way to keep what you have and manage to the month of November, or trying to seek help from people you may know. So like I said, you just have to find a way to figure it out. So that's my take on that. So let me know in the comment section. Tell me guys how you feel about the food stamps being cut off starting November 1st.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though. We have a bunch of people who done use of all the food stamps for the month of October, talking about they're gonna go raid these stores in November. Like, damn month ain't even over yet, and y'all just out of food stamps. Like, that's just irresponsible on your part. Buying a whole bunch of junk food, probably out here selling your food stamps for 50 cents on a dollar or what have you. Have a whole bunch of people lining up in brand new cars going to food banks. What the hell is that about? It's absolutely insane what is going on here. People have their priorities so screwed up in this country. Y'all would rather have a new car than to feed your family. And now you got to go to a food bank to get free food. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys next time.